All right, so this is the CR-Scan Ferret. It is a pretty compact scanner, and it's made more of to be like on the go, or actually is compatible with a phone. Now, it's not compatible with every phone, so you might want to check that before you try to use this, as it is mostly the later flagship kind of phones that can handle the processing from the scanner. So we have a pretty small box here, and on the back here we can see everything that's included, and that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and cut the seal, and we'll see what's inside. So it comes packed very nicely in its own separate hard case, looks like. I really like this, as you can keep everything together in one box. Lanyard handle here to hold it. We got Creality, nice texture here, fabricy. Let's go ahead and open it up. The zipper seems pretty nice also. All right, so we have the manual, introduction, and the specs of the scanner and its compatibility, how to get connected and started. And here we can see you can either use Windows or Android. Yeah, here's our workflow, which kind of shows you where you start and progress to a finished scan. All right, so the scanner is packed very nicely. Everything is got its own little space here. So this is the scanner itself. It's quite nice, got a little weight to it. You can see all of our sensors there up front, some cameras and other depth sensors and whatnot else in the back here, and this is where we're gonna plug it in. So yeah, very nice. We have the handle, which is also the tripod, and also a battery bank that will power the scanner itself, which it does need power. And here are the specs of the power bank itself. So the 45 milliamp hour battery, it charges from 5 volts and also gives out 5 volts. And this appears to be the charging port and the output. And on the top we got the quarter thread there for connecting our mounting adapter, which actually doesn't go, I think, yet. If you're going to use your phone, you would use the phone holder first to mount that. And this stretches to accommodate pretty much any size phone. And on the top here, you guys can see we got a cold shoe where this adapter will go. And we got a little locking nut that we can unscrew, then slide it in there and tighten it up. And then on top of here, we're gonna put our scanner, which has the smaller bolt here. And that just connects to the top part. So yeah, there are a few pieces here connecting together if you are going to use the phone. And I think I have that backwards, because the phone will be facing us and the scanner would be facing away from yourself. So yeah guys, all this makes sense and it's quite logical, all adjustable here on the hinge, phone holder, and then the grip with the stand, which is nice because it can, you know, hold itself. So we got a few more things here in this upper portion. So we got some wires. Here we have the cable that will connect to your phone, but also from the scanner to the grip. And then we get another long cable, which is for the computer. So if you want to run the scanner straight to your computer through this USB cable, this is what you would use. But since we're using the phone, we're going to be using this cable. We do also get a little Allen wrench. Yeah, there's a little diagram here that shows you how everything goes. So this part here will go into the scanner, and it's got like a little locking bolt there. So let's go ahead and connect the scanner first. So we're just gonna simply plug it in and then use this here to tighten it where it doesn't unplug itself, which is a nice detail. And so this part here will go to our phone, and the other end will plug on our grip here. And as we plug it in, we can see some lights there indicating it's full, as all 4 of them are glowing. And so I guess the USB-C there is the charging port. But yeah, it is powered on and should be ready to go. Now, I don't see any kind of power buttons or anything, so I'm guessing when you're done, you have to unplug it here for it not to, you know, send power to the scanner itself, as there are no power buttons anywhere, not even on the grip bank here. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything that comes with the scanner. So for the next part, let's grab our phone, install the software, and connect to it. All right, so I got my phone with the camera out, and we're gonna scan the QR code there on top of the scanner, and it's going to present us the link to open it up where we can download the app. So let's go ahead and click on that, and it's going to go to their website, and there's going to be a bunch of downloads, and this is probably mostly for computer stuff, and it appears to be mostly for Windows and stuff like that. Well, actually, look at that, we got Mac compatibility, so you can connect this to a Mac. Well, that's nice to see. But we're going to go all the way down here and click on the Google Play Store here, and that's what we're looking for, and that is the Creality Scan. So if you want to just search that up in the Play Store, that would probably be easier. So let's go ahead and install it, and it is 55 megabytes, so not too big. And by the way, I am using a Galaxy S23 Ultra, which should work just fine with this. All right, so it's done. Let's open it up. So it wants to take pictures and record video. So here it shows us what's recommended to scan and what's not. So what's interesting is they're saying sculptures and humans and things like that, but not transparent, reflective, very thin or small kind of objects. Also rooms, I guess those would be large, and then keys and coins, scissors, gears. So very small stuff also doesn't work that's shiny. So yeah, kind of interesting here. Let's click on next. We got some troubleshooting tips. Next. Here it gives us a little tip of how to use the correct scanning. So for geometry are like statues and carvings, and then textured mode is for like more vivid textured items. So yeah, definitely got to play around with the settings there. So here it kind of teaches us how to use it getting started. And then we got a bunch of QR codes for support. So let's go to home page. And here we are. So I guess there's a newer version available. Let's go ahead and download it. And it updated that quick. So we can see down here our scanner is not connected. So let's go ahead and put our phone into the holder, and it fits perfectly, and there's actually no stress or anything, so that's good. And this is probably one of the bigger Android phones that you can get, and it fits in here just fine. So let's go ahead and plug in the scanner into the battery bank, and that's gonna light up. And now we're gonna plug in also our phone, which is a USB-C, by the way. And we should be able to connect. So my phone here is asking me to connect to it. So we're just gonna say always connect to this when this is connected. So now the scanner needs an update. You guys can see that it's probably blown out, but yeah, it's asking to update the scanner. So we're gonna upgrade that, and it's going pretty quick. And there we go. So it's asking me again. Yeah, let's go ahead and power cycle it again by unplugging it and then plugging it back in. And there we go. We are officially connected. Down there we can see a little green clip beside the camera. So yeah, now we just need to figure out how everything works here. It looks pretty straightforward. Looks like we just click here on new scan to start a scan. So on the top here we have a search and settings button. So here we can access the user manual, also frequently asked questions, Facebook link, guessing that's for support, model storage, clear cache, language, guide, and about the app. So let's click on this model storage to see what this is. Okay, so these are the models that you've scanned. They're going to be in here probably. So, and also we have some choices down here. Okay, so yeah, it's actual settings down there that you can adjust everything you want here. Okay, so if you click on any of these, it pulls out the whole thing. So we got the object type, feature, method, texture, face texture, quality, and no colors. And here if we click on new scan, it's gonna take us to a new window that's gonna be horizontal, and we can see a few heat maps there, and also our main window. Let's see if I can just put this here in front. You guys can kind of see maybe this thing in the background showing up there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And you guys maybe can see that little heat map there. If I come close, it shows like how far away probably you want to be to capture all the details. So when it turns color like that, I guess it's showing that it's scanning correctly. And then we also got some kind of grayscale right here. So very nice.